How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Howdy, it is cursed. According to this. Thanks, Ghost Tube Free app. June 27th, and it is Thursday. And wow. Why things are happening like in big bunches, I don't know, but I don't know, maybe it's the zeitgeist of, because today is the debate day, and in Hawaii we're going to be able to see it live on the 3 p.m. hour. So I don't know, I just kind of want to watch some of it, see how they come across, and then skip all the talking head analysis. That's how I figure I don't know. Jeez. But in Hawaii, everything's kind of getting, I mean, there's crime. What, like, there's this lady got her purse snatched, or tried to snatch her purse, and dragged behind the car. And there's this other one that, the one that's just flabbergasting is a flabbergasting?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. It was well, they got the guy, okay? Let me just start off with, they got the guy. It was a person. Well, I guess there was more. Well, someone was hunting humans. Human hunting.
Crime on Maui. Authorities say 2 visitors were carjacked at gunpoint, robbed, and then hunted as they ran, hid, and hiked for their lives to the top of Haleakala.
Human hunting. They kind of entrapped this couple. Okay, there was a couple, and they vacationed on Maui, and they're musicians.
2 corporate gigs with a free day in between for the road to Hana.
We went to the state park. We went on a couple trails on the bamboo forest. We walked to a few waterfalls.
That's a chicken.
Now, they were told they went someplace. Like, go over there. And then the crazy moved the sign. And then they got them to go into a different place in the backwoods.
They said that we should go to where the black sand beaches and walk into the waterfall towards the end of the road to Hana.
As night approached, time to go, GPS sending them the culpable way. They noticed a road closed sign along the way, pushed off to the side.
So you were allowed to go through, and we were told earlier that day by some local, yeah, you can go all the way through there. It used to be closed, but it's not anymore.
So when a truck pulled out of the driveway just after they passed, they were ready to be courteous visitors.
In Maui now. And then they got him with a gun. I mean, well, they tried to say, get out of the car kind of thing.
Minutes later, they come around a blind curve, and a truck is now coming back toward them, then stopping in a pinch point on a road only wide enough for one vehicle.
He jumps out and comes right at us with the gun and stops us in the middle of the street.
He had a mask like this, like a scarf. He had a hood, a sweatshirt on with all black, everything that he was wearing.
They did what he told them to, phones left behind as commanded, and set off on foot back toward Hana, hearts pounding. They hear a car start behind them, and now a choice. Stay on the road they're being chased on, head toward the water, or head uphill, that hill being Haleakala.
And they
Stay with me.
escaped up the mountainside. And then they were trying to hunt them down. Now they said, "Come on out," and then they're hiding. and then they went up Haleakala, which is the tallest part of Maui. They went up there, and then they're looking around and they saw some van that looked like a taxi or had taxi on it as a van, and they like, maybe that's our, we can escape with them, they'll come rescue it. They go towards it, and it was actually somebody helping the other guy hunting down.
They hop a guardrail and hide behind boulders in the nick of time.
He's yelling for us to show ourselves.
Yeah, I'll find you.
Find you.
And at some point he counts down from, I don't know if it was 10 or
I heard him at 5, so I don't remember.
count down from 10 or count down from 5. And at the end of it, he shot the gun off. And so
At that point, we knew it was loaded. We knew he meant business.
As dusk turned to dark, they'd dart when they could, up and hide again, up and hide again. They can see from afar a white multi-passenger van with a taxi sign approach and think, could this be an option for help? Turns out that van was there to help their assailant, and more were on the way.
one of those times that we took a break.
And then they're like going in there hiding, and they're going up the thing, and they even brought out drones to come on out and firing off the gun. I'd give you a count of 3. All of it, they were scared. I would be scared. What's their motive? What were they gonna do to them, right? So
We noticed that there was a third vehicle.
They could see all 3 vehicles pacing the same stretch of road, getting out with flashlights, even putting a drone in the sky.
And then we saw the drone go up with the searchlight. That was that second feeling of terror that we have to hide again.
Their terror grew darker than the night that surrounded them.
This feeling of being hunted and not knowing the extent of,
What they would do.
Yeah, what they would do, what they wanted, and who he had at his fingertips to help.
they hiked all the way up, eventually up the mountain to the top with the telescopes and the observatory, and talked to Ranger Ranger up there, and then they picked the guy up. They got the guy.
To help.
As their escape took them higher, the air grew colder. They press on throughout the night and past the dawn. More than a full day since they've left on the road to Hana, they came back on a road through hell.
It's like the worst home stretch ever.
We were
And we're
struggling.
Over a ridgeline at the mountaintop, a big white structure. They'd made it to the top of Haleakala National Park. A National Park ranger is sent to their rescue. Police, ambulance, hospital come next. Law enforcement tracking down their tormentor. Police arrested Christopher Homer the following week, picked up at first on warrants for a separate kidnapping and terrorist threatening indictment from last month. The Luceros say they were told he was caught in the Silver Mustang.
But that's freaking scary. I mean, there's like Mr. Hunt. That's crazy stuff. Anyways, aside from crazy stuff, I mean, I don't know why this isn't crime in Hawaii now. And so it's presidential debate time. I don't know. Talk about the stuff. They're telling Biden, don't try to defend yourself, because yeah, that's true. I mean, don't try to like defend your record. Just sort of point out, look what Trump did. Capitol riot, stolen documents, and the actual. Never mind. I'm sure we have enough of that stuff. Flames. Let's look at Hawaii news, because what else? Oh, but there's 15 monk seal pups being born. So that's like a big rising monk seal pups. And there was something else that was cool, and I forgot what it was, because other stuff was just too shocking. The Hawaii news.
Can you hear him?
I don't know. Can you?
Have you been before?
Oh gosh. Everyone's trying to figure out the downtown, why it was just down. It was down in downtown. It was no electricity. Why the electricity was like, I don't know what happened. There was a manhole thing. It went zap zap, and there was a fire, and then there was all of this. Old grid. The Attorney General wants to interview the Lahaina wildfire person. The guy, emergency management, the guy in charge who wasn't on Maui. He was on a convention on Oahu, another island, in a convention eating poo-poos.
Can you help me?
He's getting messages about this and just kind of,
I don't like it.
wait a minute, let's see. So there was definitely a lack of efficient response. So, he's gonna be sweating. Put plans of attacks Biden and Trump. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, sports. There's a new quarterback hopeful from Oregon. After Colt Brennan, who we covered passed away, Marcus Mariota and other. Oregon's Dylan Gabriel is ready to pass. He's from Oregon. Okay, yay. He's got tribal tats. Island guy. Tribal tats. Well, they're just building up a quarterback. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's not. I don't know. And what else is going on? I don't know. Not much. Draft. And selfie. Oh, look. I'm a part of the Olympics. Okay. What happened? Maybe just a little back in the day. Just can't relax. Remember back in the day, and you want to relax in 1984, just go down to the Falls of Clyde. That was like a four-masted sailing ship. It's all just gone now. It's like rust bucket. And look over the edge, and look, there's crabs down there. Look, I see a barnacle. A dog days rapidly run out of free use of summer. Okay, so they're free during the summer. I was like, what the frick is it? School looms so near. We only got a couple more days of summer left. Look at the dirty water. Nothing down around the piers. Kids hang out in Falls of Clyde. Go out there, run up to the water. Remember that? As a kid, you go up to look in the water. It's like, slut down there. It's okay. What's going on? Unsigned opinion on abortion cases. Oh God, there's so many giant hot button ticket items. First, there's Roe versus Wade. Then there's crime. Don't get hunted. NATO to strengthen ties with Ukraine. What? Strengthen ties? Oh, because they're not part of NATO yet. Oh my God. Yeah, this is just insane how Putin's doing that. That's just nuts. Brazil court decriminalizes possession of 40 grams of pot. Isn't that, I don't know. Have yourself a kilo for free. Don't worry about it. It's Brazil. And move over. There's the debate stage. No audience, no live audience. It's going to have the biggest television audience. And as soon as your time's up, mute. And you have to cast your bubbles. Oh, this is the happiness is blowing bubbles. She's 4 years old. Checked her progress. She used the rope to create bubbles and Magic Island.
Grandfather.
And then the fish died because there's soap in the water. Oh, no. Just kidding. And the first McDonald's. Oh gosh, over 1 million. 100 million. And hammock. Okay. Am I crypto? Oh, there's a crypto thing. Oh my gosh. Fraudsters. Yeah, if they get fraudsters in crypto, if they're able to make it safer with fraud people. Here, political cartoon. Frozen supercharged mental enhancement debating serum inside Go. They're just accusing him for being jacked up on drugs, and he's just having an ice cream like he does. There's an ice cream, cone, please. What's going on here? Diamond Head Summit Trail. Oh gosh. Oh, the Diamond Head Trail. People getting rescued. This is what this one says. An uplifting solution for Diamond Head rescues. In the recent article, top of the list, describes the many rescues that are necessary on the Diamond Head Summit Trail. Site article, July 25th. There's a solution for that. Or at least one that would drastically reduce the number of needed rescues. A ski lift. Maybe call it a lava lift? Could take visitors from the parking lot all the way up to the ridge, up and back down. In a disrespectful way. I'm sure it would be designed to be aesthetically pleasing and unobstructive, A small speaker on every lift could provide a message about the history and significance of the significance of the crater. Charge $5 per person, and it could even generate some much needed revenue for the running and maintenance of the park. I bet some private company could build it and run it and make a nice profit as well. Roger Garrett, Ili talking in...
You don't understand.
You don't understand, Roger. Talking in tutu voice. Gee, thanks, Roger. Yeah, it's gonna make a
Behind you.
ski lift to go up to the top. The whole thing is it's the hike up to the top of, you didn't hike it, you get transported there on a ski lift, and plus it's about rescues. So
Keep recording.
I mean, just remember the carnival ride that just went kabooey. I mean, there's gonna be ski lift accidents. They're not exactly the smoothest thing to. That's not a safe thing. No. And then you're gonna put something on top of. Did you ever see that top of the summit? Yeah, you have to have like a whole station up there. You'd have to build like a small building up there for the ski lift to come up and the generators to run. Nah, not gonna happen. If it does, I'm not for it at all. Let's okay, that's it. Okay, that's fun enough. I just can't wait for the debate.
Grandfather.
Yeah, okay. Have a good day. It's Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know what day is it. I'm so excited what day is it. Thursday. Shh. Okay. Have a good Thursday. It's a little rainy, but the sun's gonna come out. That's okay. Don't worry. The sun's come out. Aloha to you. Aloha to you.